Oh, one moment. I could have sworn I had a bottle of wine around here somewhere.
I have a bottle of wine with me here.
I will get the cups, yes.
Wait, you said you were the mage of Miral Lake?
That is correct.
Is he important or something? Because honestly, I don't know.
Do you remember the 9 Dungeons of Helios raid?
Sorta?
Well, the key item that dropped, the key to eternal darkness, was made by him.
Holy shit!
So, what did you want to talk to us about?
I wanted to discuss a certain phenomenon with you, namely world-class magic.
World-class magic?
Indeed, I don't classify magic by elemental types like those mundane idiots in the castle. I classify them by their level of effect. From simple combat magic to world-changing spells that can alter the very laws of reality itself. And it seems like one was used recently that changed the nature of our world entirely. I believe you call it the apocalypse.
You have my attention.
So, how many times has this magic been used?
To my knowledge, 3 times. The first time was after the collapse of the Alv Empire. You know, it's never been really clear how to pronounce that. The first case was after the 6 princesses waged war in revenge against the world. By the way, they were Alv princesses, if I didn't make that clear. Though they were defeated, the souls left wandering the battlefields took form and became monsters. Try as we might, no matter how many we killed, they would return.
Shiroe? Cliff notes.
I think he's talking about the respawn cycle of monsters.
Then, at a later age, when it seemed like the world was lost and humanity was finished, a grand summoning spell was used and called forth what you call adventurers. We call you Daves. This was 240 years ago, and it was the birth of our Lord Menu. But I believe he was always there, and is far older than we know.
You could have told this to any one of us. Why me?
Everyone else was busy with the party. You're an archmage, so you would have less difficulty understanding our discussion. The rest are pretty idiots. Yeah, I mean, they're remarkably stupid. Like, you could not believe just how stupid they are. And your friend, Krusty? Yes, that's his name. Is busy with his dragon. I'm sure they'll mate soon.
What makes you say that?
I rolled very good on my intuition, not so great on my stamina. Lady Akatsuki has been helping you improve your stamina, I hear. Oh, the entire kingdom heard that.
Oh, goddammit, not you two.
Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it.
You called me an archmage earlier. Why?
Surely a mage of your age, not to be rude, would have long surpassed mundane magecraft.
My age?
There's no need to be shy about it. I'm aware that you're 93 years old.
Wait. You're not really 93, are you? I'm gonna feel really gross if you are.
I'm only 23, right?
Oh, thank God.
According to our records, you first appeared in this world 93 years ago.
He must be talking about when I first logged onto the game. Time moves 12 times faster in the game world than it does in the real world, so his information would technically be correct. Ah, I see. Your records are correct. In this world, I am 93.
Splendid. I thought so.
It seems few of the lords want troops.
The greedy bastards were after our technology!
We knew this before coming here. Their spies were all over town.
The fact that they're asking means they don't know how to make any of it.
Also, they're not strong enough to steal it from us.
Shiro's right. For now, let's continue moving forward normally.
You're awfully calm today. Did you finally slay your dragon?
Not yet, but I may have fallen in love with her.
Hold on a minute.
What? Hey, are You worried about what the mage guy said?
How could I not be?
Moving on to the main part of spirit theory, we must talk about psyche and anima and what role they play. You could think of psyche as the mind and anima as the body, or magic points and hit points as I've heard you adventurers call them. What a bunch of Daves to take such beautiful language and turn it into something so unappealing. Anyway, when you die, the anima begins to disperse into the atmosphere. The anima can be returned and the body resurrected. However, some information must be filled in by the caster's energy, and thus it is lost.
So information before death can't be completely restored. What an interesting way to explain XP loss after dying.
Precisely. And while resurrection magic will work on people of the land, when anima dispersal is completed, with an adventurer, it coalesces to reform as a body back in one of the cathedrals. This does not happen for us. We will simply be dead.
Does this mean that monsters have memories before death?
It's uncertain. While personality and consciousness are tied to psyche, we know that memory is also a large part of the psyche as well.
Is that information also damaged during reconstruction?
While I cannot say for certain, it is most likely the case.
So what's the big deal? Monsters lose their memories when they die, and we lose XP.
That was when we were sitting in front of a computer. Our minds weren't connected to our avatar bodies. But now?
But it's just a game, right?
I don't think we should treat this like a game, ever again. I don't know how much, but it's like 85% we'll lose some memories when we die.
Well, shit. Guess we'll have to bang a lot more so you don't forget this ass.
Well, that was a good breakfast. Time to go into the dungeon once more.
Why'd you slap your face?
It's time we had a talk.
Stop ignoring me!
Come, let's get back to the dungeon crawl.
No! Sit your ass down. We're going to reintroduce ourselves.
But the dungeon.
And how has that dungeon crawl been going for you? That's what I thought.
Damn, get him, girl.
Fine. I'm Rudy. I'm a level...
That's not what I meant!
Huh?
Firstly, noob. That isn't a good thing.
It's really more of an insult.
And what's with that accent? We've heard you slip out of it enough to know it isn't yours.
But I'm Rundlehouse Code. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh my god! That's what you've been butchering all this time?
You really don't sound anything like Inigo Montoya. And what is that attack you use?
Orb of Lava?
Yeah.
It's the most powerful spell I have.
That doesn't make it efficient!
It doesn't?
No, you idiot!
But it has a quick cast time of 2 seconds and a 20-second cooldown.
Look, asshole. As a samurai, it's my job to aggro the enemies. But if we attack as soon as we're in range, then your attack will hit them first. So they attack you instead of me.
Oh, so that's what's been going on.
Just wait a few seconds after I use my attack from now on.
Oh, I guess that would be a good time to use Coward's Fugue.
What's that?
Basically, it makes the enemy think your attack did less damage than it actually did, but it only works with non-warrior classes.
That sounds perfect. I'm glad we had this meeting now.
Oh, this meeting's just getting started.
Why didn't we do this earlier?
Because we're stupid.
That was so easy! We were so dumb!
I heard that my plan backfired spectacularly, and you finally got some.
How do you even know about that?
Oh, honey, the entire castle heard that bed squeaking.
I'm surprised no one banged on the door and told us to cut it out.
No one is brave enough to do that to Akatsuki.
Well, when you put it that way.
Menu apparently told the princess that it was a much-needed thing for both of you. And if they didn't like it, then the orchestra should just play louder. Also, well done. An hour and a half. Have you been leveling up your stamina recently?
Why are you here?
I needed to pick up some papers and tease the fuck out of you. Obviously.
Don't you have some important meeting to be in or something?
I'm heading out now.
Hey,
Krusty rolled another 20.
Oh, good God, now what?
I asked him to check the likelihood of Mama getting some tonight.
Why would you do that?
Are you kidding? He's like the world's greatest magic 8-ball. Now hurry up and get over here. I got an itch that needs scratching, and it's time we raised your stamina and endurance. I know the memory thing is bothering you, so let me help take your mind off of it for a little while.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
Good. You know, sometimes you need to let me pamper you.
So, should I bring the rope?
No, but we will be cuddling after. It's not just the sex that I need, okay? It's you.
I understand. I'll be there soon, honey.
He called me honey!
That was a very nice lunch.
You said we were gonna smash in a couple of days. It's day 4 now. Did you lose your nerve?
I just thought it would be best if I got in your heart before I got in your pants. Also, we're constantly being watched.
That's adorable. But I wish they'd hurry up and let us be alone already. I can barely contain myself.
I think that's why they keep so many guards around us.
We could always just roll to make them go away and get some time to ourselves.
That seems like a grievous misuse of power.
Only if you have a low persuasion, and you can't roll for shit on checks that require good charisma.
I fucking love you so much right now.
You know, you don't have to clap for that.
Are you kidding? That was beautiful. I've never heard a song with more passion. It's like you made the night dance with powerful energy.
That's taking it a bit far. I know many songs that are so much better than that one. I could even play some from The Princess Bride.
That sounds amazing. I look forward to it.
I guess we should get some sleep.
Tomorrow is our last day in the dungeon.
Guess this will be our last day together.
Don't worry, I'll still be in Akihabara, so you will see me around. Feel free to contact me if you need me for anything.
Oh yeah, I'll add you to my friends list. That's weird. Is the menu broken?
Bitch, how dare you?
If it's not the menu, then why?
Really? The fish monsters? They're only level 20 or 30 max. Shouldn't the kids be able to handle them?
Holy fuck!
Never mind! This is insane! I'm not even sure if we can handle this many.
Help the children get to safety! And hold the line as long as you can, okay? Ah!
You okay?
I'm fine.
Hurry and get to safety. We need to call the other groups at the camp here immediately.
I'm not helpless. I can fight.
I know that, but right now I need you to coordinate the battle and call for reinforcements. I'm the guild's combat leader, so let me do my job.
Fine, but I'll be back. Where the hell did this giant army come from?
You bitches aren't even worth eating!
Oh my god, there's goblins everywhere!
Did someone say goblins?